But what specifically are the trends, the patterns, the movements, and most of all, in relation to Dawson's thesis, the crises from within and from without the church that we should pay attention to? There are quite a few from which to choose. From within the Christian movement itself, there is the expansion of Christianity southward in Africa, Asia, and Latin America that can only be called explosive. And with it, the new challenge of the globalization of Christianity. Philip Jenkins argues that by the year 2050, only 1 Christian out of 5 will be a non-Latino white person, and the center of gravity of the Christian world will have shifted firmly to the southern hemisphere. The challenges this will bring are enormous, including the relationship between the Western and the non-Western church, which has not always been an easy one. Another significant challenge is the continued rise of Islam, and whether Islam will modernize peacefully, or we will continue to have what Samuel Huntington presciently called the clash of civilizations that has so defined our world since 9/11. In other words, will the future of Islam be the model of, say, Indonesia or that of ISIS? Of equal global importance is what will lead China once Marxism falls. Will it be some form of continued authoritarianism, a national socialism, a type of Buddhism, or the surfacing of the underground Christian church? Another major crisis to be reckoned with on a different front is the radical redefinition of the most foundational institutions within creation itself, marriage and family. No longer is family defined as a male husband and a female wife, much less involving children. Male with male, female with female, children with surrogates, multiple parents, polygamy, and polyamorous unions abound. In 2015, Britain became the first country in the world to allow 3-parent babies. It is a new day in which the very idea of family is being recast in light of personal desire. But even beyond family is the challenge brought to the very idea of what it means to be human. I have long told my graduate theology students that the doctrine of humanity is, by far, the most pressing doctrine of our day in regard to culture. It is the one area of Christian thought that is most challenged by the world in which we live, not to mention the one we have the least to draw from historically. Find a reflection from Origen or Athanasius, Luther or Melanchthon, Barth or Brunner that speaks to stem cell research, human cloning, or transsexualism. As the first 5 centuries hammered out Christology and later generations tackled everything from the Holy Spirit to Revelation, ours is the generation that will be forced to examine and elucidate the doctrine of humanity in ways that confront both changing morals and new technological frontiers.